Another response video to Tommy from the Bronx. Can't really hurt, just conversation. So, if you're not interested, yes, just don't watch, but no need to complain. Like I shouldn't bother. Might as well bother. Tommy's worth it, right? Yeah, okay.
You can't say that because you think you're the most intelligent motherfucker out there. Okay? When I'll say you're a smart guy, but you apply yourself in the wrong way. How the hell are you?
Yeah, well, see, that's really what this is all about. I mean, there's no point in playing the earlier part. Whatever. Again, this style crap. This bullshit about how, you have to say it the right way and you have to blah blah. Fine, whatever. As I've said before, that's not my agenda here. It really isn't. Somebody else can be the preacher. Somebody else can wear the suit and the makeup and the jewelry and whatever it takes to have charisma and to talk to the people, okay? It's not my game. I just make my fucking argument. I think the fact is that if you look at the quality of the responses, which are just buffoon attacks, bullshit attacks, any kind of undercut kind of attack, I'm winning the fucking argument, okay? Because no one's bringing an argument. All they're bringing is bullshit, and the same kind of bullshit as you. Oh, I'm not going to respond to you because you use the F word. Is that what you're going to say next, Tommy? I mean, what, that I'm too rude by comparison to you? I mean, come on, what a fucking joke. No, the point of the matter is that you can't engage in any fucking debate. You really can't. I mean, couldn't even really have a rational debate about virtual reality. Instead, you had to buffoon that subject up, too. All right, well, anyway, you brought up the modern mystic. Look, it wasn't me who fucked that up, okay? That was his bullshit, all right? Because he says I'm not allowed to defend myself against somebody attacking me. So if somebody says that my argument's all straw man arguments and produces no fucking evidence of that, I'm not allowed to say fuck you to that. Okay, so fuck him for that, all right? Whatever. He's in his own little world. He's doing his own little fucking thing. That's his fucking business. I'm not the one that, cut the strings there. Great text is basically a relativist. Okay, we're going to fundamentally disagree, all right? He doesn't think there's any truth in the goddamn universe. I don't think you do either, so fine. Fuck that. I got no use for that. That to me is as much a religion as a religion. I mean, the dogma of no truth is probably more dangerous than getting the truth wrong. I mean, I can have more respect for people at least trying to define reality than assholes who say there is no fucking reality. So, yeah, we got nowhere to go. But it's not, who's making it personal? Who made it personal? Who made it anything? I mean, I couldn't give a fuck about him. He's the one who... Go find the comments I made about... Go find a comment somewhere on YouTube where I took a shot at Greytex with a little one-liner bullshit. Go find one. And who else did you mention? Pyro? What? I'm not, like I said, Pyro's Pyro. We're going to have our arguments. Okay, they're philosophical arguments. I don't agree with the idiot. What can I say? I mean, anybody who's basically advocating that people can just keep reproducing and it has no consequence, that we have unsustainable resources, and we can sustain, 12 million, 10 zillion, as long as they have hamburgers, right? As long as we feed them enough fucking hamburgers, that's all they need in their life. Is that all you need, Tommy? Would that make you happy if you just sat in a mud puddle in the middle of Africa as long as somebody gave you a hamburger every day? That's all you fucking need? I mean, it's just bullshit. It's a bullshit philosophy, and I'm going to call it what it is. Bullshit. All right, it's not logical. It's intellectually corrosive crap. All right, but by comparison to Jesus freak and goddamn Yoke-Up, he's goddamn fucking brilliant. All right, so you're the one. Like I said, you might as well go have lunch with George Bush. I mean, if I went out and had lunch every day with George Bush and we sat out in a log and twiddled our thumbs together. I would expect anybody who had any respect for me not to have any respect for me. I would expect it to have a fucking consequence. I would expect the George Bush cooties to get all over me, and I would expect people I now respect or who have respect for me to be revolted, okay? And so what the fuck do you want me to say? You've spent the last year with Yoke-Up on your mind, okay? Yoke-Up Jesus freak, Yoke-Up Jesus freak. I mean, that's all you fucking goddamn talk about.
When's the last time before this recent video have you made a religious video?
I guess you're not really paying attention to what religion is. See, religion is the belief in a creator. I think about 95% of my videos talk about the absence of a creator. They talk about the science, you see, the real world truth of our existence, the biology, the physics. Okay? And so you go down, go look at the videos, Tommy. They're all about biology and physics, and they are in complete contradiction to any God theory. And they are pointing out the consequences of there not existing a fucking God. They're not getting into some stupid argument about whether Jesus was 41 years old or 43 years old or some other bullshit. You want to argue the goddamn testaments with these assholes? You want to argue the duplicity and hypocrisies of their own dogma? Well, that's fine. I'm not saying it's not a useful thing to do, but that's not the way you argue against religion.
Virtual reality and all this philosophy fucking videos.
I think it's the other way around. The philosophy videos, right? And what are the philosophy videos about? Consumption and reproduction, the fucking consumption and reproduction DNA molecule, right? And, bacteria with brains, and the lizard and the ape, and the intelligent human on top. Lots of philosophy that has, that is in direct contradiction to God theories.
You're so dead against religion. Where is it? Show me where your religious videos are. Okay? You got 22 fucking different fucking channels now. Okay? Why are you doing that? To hide away?
Well, I'm doing that because, people like fucktards like you associate you. They'll say stupid things like, all I hear you doing is talk about virtual reality. Yeah, well, it's a tiny percentage of the videos I've made, and apparently I'm going to get labeled with that. I'm going to get stuck with that. So people are going to use that subject, this edgy subject, to sit there and label everything else I'm talking about. So that's why I had to separate the subjects, because you fucktards can't separate the subjects. All right, you're going to sit there and malign me with one subject so you can attempt to spill that on everything else. Fuck that shit.
Problems? Put it on your fucking main channel. What's the problem there?
Well, the good news is if I didn't inadvertently do what I did by making these more than one channel, guess what? My account would have been fucking suspended by motherfucking YouTube, which is doing this crap for what reason, Tommy? Because fucktards like Jesus Freak and Sable Chicken and Yoke Up want to censor us all. Okay, that's why the censorship exists, is because these fucktarded Christians want to dictate how the fuck we speak and what the fuck we speak. I can't even talk about suicide, apparently, because that's so fucking offensive to their motherfucking God. So fuck you!
Bring an argument to you, you still treat them like fucking shit. You still fucking kick them out of your rooms. Remy has brought up some great points.
Well, yeah, why don't you articulate one of his great points, Tommy? Why don't you do that? He premises his arguments by saying, okay, you're talking economics that is somewhat similar to Marx, so therefore I'll call you a commie. So I'll premise my argument against you by forcing you to defend Karl Marx, even though nothing you say, nothing about your economic theory has a motherfucking thing to do with Marxist doctrine. There's really no similarity. Where did Karl Marx talk about a limit on income? And where did he call minimum wages and all the rest? He didn't talk about any of that shit. So fuck that bullshit. And then his last time, he sat there and I just finished pointing out to him that everybody who files a motherfucking lawsuits accelerates the damages they ask for in the complaint. Because the fact of the matter is, even by constitutional mandate and court rules, you're automatically going to get, at best, 1/10 of what you ask for. At best. All right? And it's more likely going to be 1/100th of what you ask for. All right? So then he just had to keep premising his argument with, I'm suing for $1 million. No, I'm doing the standard operating motherfucking procedure. I explained it to him, and then he kept motherfucking doing it. You tell me how that's a good argument. The man is full of rhetoric. That's all he has, is derogatory rhetoric. He doesn't make a salient point. He doesn't make YouTube videos because he knows if he made one, I'd rip it to motherfucking shreds. Because he has no fucking integrity to his fucking philosophy. All he has is derogatory motherfucking rhetoric.
I ran the fucking planet. It'd be a better place.
Yeah, why? How would it be better, Tommy? You'd have no fucking policy whatsoever. Right? You just all sit around saying, okay, well, all right, homosexuals are evil. Okay, yeah, we'll accept that. You know, but the other side says, oh, no, but they're nice people. They should be able to live whatever, however they want. And, we'll just walk on the fence and pretend it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's what we'll do. That'll be the answer. No policy at all. Oh, except, yeah, no, we won't let them, well, yeah, well.
Now, I've made like 60, 70 videos on, religion, against religion.
Oh, come on. You made 60 or 70 videos about your personal relationships with religious